I have to catch up a little bit here. I think my mom's asleep right now, so when she pops on later, I'll give her a time code to start on. Don't know how long I'm going to play today. Got a busy week ahead of me. Well, let's find a new destination. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I still want to go up here. A gentleman invited me up here, but I was sidetracked by the stage show.
How do you do, sir?
Hello. City's busy today.
There you are.
Dirt hill instead of a rock hill. Like it.
Yeah.
You alright, dude?
Hey, can you? You gotta
This
help
don't
me.
look good. What
I need
happened?
medicine.
Hey, drink up.
Oh, thank you. Reckon I was done for there. Oh, I had a bite of that plant over there and it hit my guts like a freight train.
Jeepers.
It's that little one over there with the pink flowers. I'd stay well clear of that if I was you.
Yeah, I think you've sold me on that plan.
Tell me about it.
Wait, where is it? Where was he? There it is. Alright, well, what did he have that was so toxic? Oleander sage? Yeah, I'm not eating that. Achievement.
Let's go, boy.
Didn't eat the sage. Alright, well, save my game. Did my good deed for the day.
Yep.
Hands up.
Here, guys! No, please, no!
Yep.
Not my best example of navigation right there.
Out of the damn way.
Oops, sorry. I wish I could tone that down. What was that? Something scared,
Easy now.
not sure what that was.
Yep.
That horse was like, I hated that fucker. Alright, calm down. Calm down.
Whoa,
Just realized I haven't petted you a whole lot. I'm sorry. Here we go. Hey, buddy.
easy, boy.
Come here.
Easy.
Settle down. Here, you want some foods? I got some foods. Here, I'll give you another one. Here you go. I'm sorry, I've neglected you, buddy.
Hey, stay calm now.
Betty, Betty Rub. Betty, Betty Rub. I rubbed a piggy belly yesterday. I don't know why, but Piggy was asleep. So I rubbed her belly. That was fun for me, I don't know why. Yeah. It's quite a little path here.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm not complaining about this music. It's that one cue I hate. I just don't think could be done with the instruments of the era. I don't mean to harp on it. I'm just happy to hear this one instead. I've had this game for a few months now, and I am still impressed by the square footage of it.
Hey, move it!
Arthur, settle down.
Help me! The pox!
Where is he? Zoom Well, how do I talk to him?
Well,
How do I talk to him?
hands up. You trying to rob a sick man?
No, I was trying to help.
I was trying to help.
Bullshit, you was.
You move and I'll shoot you. Bastard won't get blazes.
You gonna be a mess.
Leave me now and I'll kill you quick.
Stop it. I don't like being tied.
Really?
You're just the
Isn't your
bastard.
day, is it?
Yeah, I got some current. Now the question is, what do I do with these guys?
Now I'm just gonna check your pockets.
When I get loose, I'ma pull your innards.
I don't know. Big problem is I'm not convinced these guys won't do it again. I don't really want to kill them either.
Here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna let them go. Let them enjoy each other's company.
Nice meeting you.
I'll tell you, there was a temptation to drop them in the fire. Mainly because of how many times they shot me.
Yep.
Moving on. Oh shit. I heard a predator of some sort.
Easy there.
Where is it? I wish the music would tone down a bit. I see a dead body over there.
Now come on.
Shit, what is that? Fuck. Ugh. Oops, sorry. Where's my horsey? Alrighty, stow it. I had an idea of what I can do to those guys. And I have to admit, there is a certain amount of curiosity with that. So hang on, I want to check on something though, because I'm pretty sure I saw on the map that there was a dead body. Alrighty, so Mr. Cougar, I'm gonna make you into a burger later. Yeah. I took a honor hit for 74 cents. Okay, so I have an idea of something to try with those guys.
Time to go, boy.
It's sadistic, but I don't know if it'll work. Alrighty. Hey guys. How you doing? Well, I have... Let me look through my shits here. Let's see if I can find... Okay. Predator bait.
What?
I don't think I've used the predator bait yet, or well, maybe technically I have. I just don't remember. I feel like there was one of the missions where you had to use it. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that was a button. I found a button to pet my horse. Good to know. Okay. That's a button. I got that as a button. Huh, neat. I love the smoke of the moonbeams there. I hear something. Ooh. Interesting. I wonder if I'm hearing my horse. Definitely hearing footfalls. Ooh, look at that. It's interesting. Oh, there it is. Is that the predator bait? Okay. So. That's a great little crunchy noise. Ooh, I hear something. Yeah. Guess I'm not using the predator bait properly. What is that? Oh, cool. Well, I have to go be an adult for a minute, but maybe when I get back, what I need to do is move these guys away from the fire. So, back in about 5 minutes. Yep. Okay, back to eater. I can only imagine what that sounded like. I have my farting robot. I knocked it over and it made a bunch of noise. Okay. I need just a minute here. Oh, Mom, you on right now? Today's drink brought to us by Diet Dr. Pete. Okay, can you hear me? My headset is misbehaving here, so I'll try it again. If it fails, I'll have to find another one. Okay. To recap, actually, okay, so I picked up from Saint Denis. Last time I played, we took care of the was it vaudeville? I don't know what you call that. But the act with oh, I can't remember their names now. But anyway, so yeah, we picked up. It's now the next morning, and what had happened was I passed a stranger, and he had eaten a bad herb, and so I helped him, right? And then there was a little ways down the road, there was a tent, and there was a guy going, "Oh, the pox is killing me." So I went to go check on him, and suddenly there's a gun in my back, and the guy's robbed me. So I hogtied them, and now I'm leaving predator bait out for them, because I want to see if I can get them eaten, and holy crap, that is loud. Hang on a second. Okay. Sorry, my volume was too loud. And then I realized, they might be too close to the fire, so I'm going to pick them up, take them away from the fire. Let's see. I think there's a doggy over there, or there's a doggy up that way. Yeah, well, I see not predators over there, so we'll try over here. Okay. Yeah, these guys are complete assholes, pretending to be sick. Preying on Good Samaritans, right?
We're going for a walk.
And I have some predator bait that I've never really mastered using here, so I just want to see what happens if I bait a predator over here. Because I am a sadistic fuck. Alright, so... Huh. predator bait. Here you go, buddy. It's like Axe body spray. You'll love it. Okay. So I'm going to sit over here. And I'm just going to watch. From my comfy little fire over here. In the meantime, I'll go check on that plant over there. I don't know what that was. Okay. Oh, I can't. Well. What if I gave my horse a wild carrot? Can I do that? Let's see. Oh, he's just gonna be an oat cake. I don't know how to be specific with which. Let's see. Deadeye tonic. Wait. There we go. Okay, so somewhere. Biocan. Okay. Carrot. Wild carrot. Cool. Here, you want another one? I never knew a horse that would turn down a free carrot. Alright. Got one more for you, buddy. I don't think that crunch was him eating the carrot. Yeah, when I put down the predator bait earlier, I could hear little crunching sounds here and there. Did I already lose track of that stupid carrot? There we go. Will you stand up? You're not a Portlander. Alright. Yeah, pick it. Really disappointed with the lack of predators turning up for these guys. I'm wondering if there's some nuance to it I'm just not understanding. Diet Dr. Pete. Okay. Sorry, I like Diet Dr. Pete. Pick and examine. Current. Golden current. Well, that predator bait ain't doing me shit, is it? What is that? Yeah, some more plants over there. More golden current. Okay, I obviously don't know how this predator bait works. I'm wondering if, though, because the humans are nearby, they don't really want to mess with them. Which, I know, we get a bad rap. Although, it's probably better that predators don't think I taste good. Then again, I had a cat that thought I tasted pretty good. I'm glad I didn't drop dead in front of her. I think she would have eaten me. Okay, well... What is that? It's like a million plants here, but like... Well, I'll go wait here by the fire for a little bit.
Okay, fella.
Feller. Oh yeah, a cougar attacked me. Could have used that cougar. I decided to let the guys go, just leave them hogtied, and then a cougar came out and got me. So I got it. I wonder if leaving the cougar by them would help at all. Oh, are those flies? That cougar already attracting flies? Okay, I don't want it that bad.
Alright, let's get this to Pearson.
No, we're not getting that to Pearson. For the record, I would think that was obnoxious.
Giddy up.
Woo! Love my running and jumping horse there.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh, I'm hearing them. Okay. I got one more thing to try. Wait, what is that? That is not a predator. Okay. Just wondering. Alright, well. I feel like in real life that would attract something. Okay. I'm satisfied. Moving on.
Yep.
I was really hoping somebody would come along and eat them. The trick with that, by the way, is if I kill them, I will probably, What? How did I make my horse jump? Oh. Oh, I think what this is saying is I finally encountered another group of assholes. So that wasn't the Lemoyne Raiders or the Driscolls. That was, whatever the local dickheads are called.
Yep.
There's something here.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Ah.
Should bring them over here.
Easy. It's okay.
Oh, that's pretty. Love the variety of this game. That's quite a sound I just heard. Oh yeah, I got a button.
Okay there.
Oh, let me put one. What? It's a bear!
Boys, okay.
Pet my horse. Pet my horse. I found a button that just pets my horse. That horse is like, holy shit, that's a bear! That's a bar! Or I don't feel like engaging a bar. If I had a way to... if I had a way to lure him over to those guys, I'd totally do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish a point I was making earlier. I was gonna say, if I kill them, I probably... Well, actually, if I kill those guys, I'm probably fine. But, like, in more questionable circumstances, if an animal kills them, it doesn't register on my karma. So that was the thinking there. And also, I was just curious if a hogtied asshole has dialogue for "There's a predator coming for me." I wanted to hear it. Ooh, look at that rain. Yeah, my horse doesn't like bears. Nicely done on the rain, by the way. I'm working on a project right now where watching how this game does it will benefit me, and I think I understand how they made the rain work. And it's a different approach. I think it's just a clear bit of geo in a particle, but what it has a refraction to it. So you know how when you have a glass of water and like you stick your straw in it, and when you look through the glass, the straw looks like it's bent. That's refraction, and I think they might be using that with the rain in this game, which is a clever approach because it's believable, especially when the sun comes out from behind the rain. I've never seen a game pull that off before. In fact, it never even occurred to me to look at it like that. So nicely done. Holy crap, this really is rain. I won't see rain like this for another 8 months. Which I kind of miss, actually. I do like the rain. Oh, shit. Okay, I did not plan my trip very well. So no, let me be clear, that was not like Portland. Portland, it has a lot of rain, but if you count the number, I mean, the average daily rain is actually very light, so it's just a sprinkle, and that's why a lot of Portlanders don't have umbrellas. And by the way, just to fill you in on what I'm doing here, that guy with the electric chair invited me up here. And I don't remember where exactly to go. I'll tell you something else about Portland. Portland is a place where you rarely hear thunder. And I gotta say, I feel like the entire West Coast is like that. Like, thunder is like a twice-a-year sort of thing. Unlike like when I lived in the Midwest, you know, you would hear that once a month minimum. How about I try? Well, let's try. Oh shit! I don't really want to go visit that reservation right now, but I will at least. Oh, I'm just trying to remember where that guy was. It's funny, the map actually knows. Here, I'll try this. Okay, what I'm trying to do, that even though the map is invisible, the navigation system still knows where the roads are. So what I'm trying to do is find a path that'll take me up to the railway up there. And then head west. Okay. I feel like I've seen that tower before, but that might have been in multiplayer. Oh, sorry, buddy.
God damn it!
Eyes open, right?
Really? Pretty sure I saw you long before you saw me.
Yeah.
Oh, that rain. You know what's funny? I have a reflex from Breath of the Wild, like, oh no, I gotta put on my non-metal armor. My dad is not a gamer at all, but when I told him about Link being struck by lightning, he thought that was funny. Woo! Oops. I'm at somebody's house. Anybody home? I did not bring my weapon. This guy's got a cool house. This is cool. I'd love to have a house like this. With broadband and same-day Amazon service. I really don't want to enter the guy's house, but... Well, nobody's home, so it's kind of a non-point. Oh, cool! He's got a tree house built into his house. Oh, man. Dude. As a kid, I used to fantasize about having a big covered porch so I could sit through a storm like this. Oh. Ooh, the lightning's up in the clouds. Hey, a lot of weird wood creaking noises there. That's interesting. That is not your typical video game lightning storm. That is really nice. Yeah, I really do appreciate all the effort they put into the environmental effects to this game. And yeah, I think you're right. Keeping an eye on forest fires, right? Ah. That is believable to me. And the work they did on the clouds, those are volumetric clouds. I'm jealous. I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't even have the beginning inkling of how to do that. That cloud up there that's dissolving, don't know how to do it. That's magic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oops. Hey Arthur, you wanna... Okay, fine. You fucking putz. If I'm gonna do something stupid like that, I might as well be playing my online character. Okay, I'm not wrong. Ooh, what's this guy have a cage? Oh, guns. Cool. Okay, well, I'm not here to take anything. I'm just... wasn't expecting to find a building here. Okay, so... I'm gonna head up to the tracks here. Yeah. Just gonna follow them for a bit. We shot a water balloon. What the hell? That raises a question. When were balloons invented? Alrighty. I have a faint recollection of watching a Laurel and Hardy where they were taking paper bags, filling them with water, and dropping them out of a window and hitting people in the head with them. That's kind of what led me down to the question of when were balloons invented. So I feel like it had to be before the Korean War, but I'm not sure it was before World War II. Not really sure why I think that. I think I'm kind of going down the path of when do I remember seeing balloons like attached to a decade, you know? Wow, this place is hilly. In fact, some might even call it rocky. Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry. Wish I could have hit the, diffuse button there, but I wasn't given the opportunity. That's a path. I'm gonna try...
Yep.
All I want to do is get to a railroad. Actually, these hills are the reason I want to get to a railroad. I figure I'll have a nice, easy path. You know what's funny? When I went to the Madonna Inn last year, and it actually rained like this. Not as bad, but it was a very short-lived. Well, no, actually, it was pretty severe. I forgot we almost got washed away in a flood. That's a whole nother story. Come on, I got a whole horsepower here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Well, anyway, when we got there, it's built into the side of a big hill or a mount or a small mountain, and I actually could not walk up one of their paths because my shoes did not have traction. Apparently, I walked so much that I really wore down my shoes, and that was actually a little bit terrifying. I was completely unsure of my footing. Come on, come on! Oh! I think the game was being generous with me there. Woo! Look at that! That hole in the cloud. Oh no, this is gonna go badly, isn't it? Right, let's try it. Fortune favors the bold. Ah. I know I'm not at the edge of the map. This could be explained by me being... yeah, I got plenty of map up. I got plenty of map up there. Okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. Am I a moron? You know what? Okay, I see what's going on. That's not the railroad. That is the border. And I actually can't go past that, so I want to go there. Okay. I'm dumb. Sorry, Shire. I'm not designed to go this fast. Whoops. Sorry, horse. Go for it. Woo! Went too far. This horse must hate me. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. My bad. I misinterpreted the border, the state border, as a railroad track. Now, there's actually a couple of reasons. One of the reasons I'm going to get to the railroad track is I just want to walk on more stable footing. But the other thing is that when I found the Tesla place, that was actually from messing around with the train. I was actually taking, if I remember correctly, I think I'd stolen a train or something, was farting around the country with it. Boy, can you imagine being a guy who did that? Who stole a train and like traveled like 1,000 miles on the tracks before anybody caught up to him. This horse is probably wondering if this beats the crocodigators or not. Boy, this area of the country knows how to do a storm. Much easier. I just don't know which way the train goes. I think I'm going against the direction of the train. Okay, I have a problem. All I can say is fortune favors the bold. Alright. Horse, can you become two-dimensional? Oh no. Okay, hang on. I gotta do this the right way. Light your lamp. I don't know how long this is. What's going on? Oh, it turned. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Chugga 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 chugga. Yes! Okay, my horse kicks ass. Woo! He is talking, he's saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This horse has to hate me. Sorry, I just can't imagine this horse liking me in any respect. If that horse had any idea what I just did.
Yep.
Alright, how are we doing? Let's see where we are. Bacchus Bridge, Donner Falls. Okay. You know, maybe I needed to go further east. Was I way up here maybe when I ran across that? Well, how about I go... Okay. How about I come here and do a 180? Cool.
Yeah. Easy now.
Yeah, I think I was going the wrong way. I've been here before. Oh, well. Wait, what's this? Okay. Alright, well.
Idiot.
Make my way back. Yeah, I've been here before. That's where I found that treasure. In fact, if I recall, I made some Morgan soup.
Yeah.
Ooh, that water doesn't feel like the right color. That was like theme park water. That was a little too blue. I wonder why. I wonder if they...
Hi there, mister.
What a jerk.
Help me, please! I didn't do nothing, I swear!
Keep clear. Official business.
Can't imagine being a bounty hunter. Ooh, there's our wild bloom. It really is a lengthy storm.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You really haven't missed anything. I went back east because I've been west. Because I remember getting the treasure at the geysers. So I'm just trying to. I think what I did when I first played online, I think I went north and east. So I'm just kind of retracing my steps because I found that Tesla thing. In fact, I'm seeing something on the horizon there. I don't think that's the Tesla thing, though. I think that's another ranger station. But let me go check it out, because... Oh, wait a minute. Is that the same one? Oh, no, you know what? Okay, that's the one I was at earlier, so... I thought I'd traveled more than I really did. Are we near? Oh, Mom, I don't remember that. I hope Rockstar figures out the multiplayer soon. You know, I don't know where I developed this, but I'm actually kind of keeping back with this guy until we can get to a straightaway. And the reason for that is I tend to walk a little faster than your average person. And one thing that happens to me a little too often is I'll be walking. Next thing you know, I'm right behind somebody, and they may not have even noticed that I've approached, right? And statistically speaking, a lot of times it's somebody that's considerably littler than me, you know, so it's like, I don't want to give them a fright, right? And so I was kind of giving that person a little bit of space. It's just a habit I've got, because Especially like at night. Just don't want somebody thinking I'm following them. And I had kind of a funny moment this morning where I went outside and I was heading somewhere and I realized I was going the wrong direction, so I suddenly did a 180 and oh, hey, look at that! And that was right when a guy walked past me, and so I was trying to explain to him that, like, I'm sorry, I brain farted, was going the wrong way. I wasn't just, you know, turning because you materialized here. Okay, I gotta be an adult for 5 to 10 minutes, so I'm gonna leave this paused for a bit, and I will be back soon. I get to fold laundry, so don't envy me. Hello, I'm starting to make my way back. Just gotta sit my butt down here. My mom sent me a video that I'm watching here. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the terrifying thing about owning a car. I'm glad the doggy's okay though. I just watched a video where a car was backing up and a small dog was about to get in its path, and another dog just rushed in from off screen and pulled the dog out of the way to safety. I'll tell you, I was driving home one day, and I was driving past a hospital, and now that doesn't terribly matter, but for some reason there was some damage to the street right next to the sidewalk, and occasionally some homeless people would sleep on the sidewalk there. And I got a nice little scare one night when I was driving home, and it was really dark over there, and I'm just driving down that road. I'm not down that road very often, and kerthunk, my tire hit something. And when it just occurred to me when I had driven through there before, I was like, oh no, did that person like roll over and his arm was in the road or something? Good news is it was nothing. It was just a storm. It damaged the road a little bit. It was a pothole, but wow, that terrified me. All of our traffic laws about driving a car are based in the idea that you have kind of a safety zone. And in the case of that video I just saw of the dog, or in the case of the hitting that pothole, that was within the blind spot of my car. Basically, I can't see below a certain point. Alrighty. So an awful thought hit me here while I was folding my laundry. Here I am. This looks empty, and by the way, there's no mark here for meeting with a character, so I'm a little concerned that I've traveled all the way up here and there's nothing I can do about it right now. Yeah. I have been dying to see whatever takes place here. Especially when I saw this structure, right? On a side note, I don't remember why, but a news story about Tesla, and I mean the inventor, not the car, came up, and I don't remember what the story was about, but I saw the discussion, and because this guy had this vision of transmitting power wirelessly, right? And from what we know today, that's not terribly efficient at all, right? And nobody could understand how he wanted to do it. And one of the things I read somebody say, and I honestly do not have the background to tell you if this is a legitimate theory or not, but it was kind of a fun one. They were suggesting that he had a theory, there was a layer of the atmosphere that if he could beam electricity to it, it would basically treat that layer of the atmosphere like a power line. And so all you needed was the ability to transmit electricity up into it, and then you could have a machine that was able to pull it back down from it elsewhere. Again, that's sounds like complete bullshit to me, but you got to keep in mind the era that this guy was around. You know, I think he was hoping that that was right, and turns out it wasn't. On the other hand, though, I used to be a ham radio operator, and I have talked to Australia from Kansas. And the reason that happened, to my understanding, either my radio signal was bouncing off the moon, or my radio signal was bouncing off the atmosphere. And if it's the latter, I think that's kind of a metaphor for what this guy was trying to do with electricity. I gotta put something in the fridge real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And you are right about that. That is a whole nother thing. Okay, well, that was a big fat disappointment. Oh wait, there's a plant here. I can grab a plant. It is interesting to me the shade of blue that rain is right now. See that? Looks fine over here, but we're kind of working against the lighting here. I don't think that's an error. We had a few storms roll through here at the beginning of the year, and I work in a building where I can look in 3 of the 4 compass directions, and sometimes we would get weird things like this. Now, maybe not blue, but I've seen stuff like windows look like they're reflecting the wrong color, but it's just that the sky wasn't even in tone across the entire sky. It was one side of the sky had it was light, and the other side was dark, and so that was causing some confusing lighting. A couple of years ago, I moved into a complex that has a bunch of towers, and there was a wildfire nearby that had browned out probably a quarter of the sky, and it made the buildings here look kind of interesting because they one side of them looked browner than the other. It almost looked like somebody had painted that side of the building a different color, and I thought that was an interesting I don't know if optical illusion is the right word, but yeah, taken out of context, it looked a little weird. It looked unexpected, I should say. See, here the blue of the rain feels right, but where I was standing a minute ago, it looked like a tank burst at a theme park and all their lake water was running out. And I don't know about you, but I kind of grossed myself out with that image. Legendary territory. Okay, I am not hunting legendary animals right now. Ooh, look at that waterfall. I want to go see that. Oh. Yeah, I've been there. Okay, what's this? Is this part of the legendary? Hang on, I'm gonna look at something real quick. A moose? Could this be a moose hint?
Alright. Looks like something. Got some ground.
Yeah, it's giving me a hint of where to go. I'm not hunting moose and squirrel right now. Also, I love how we look at the base of the tree instead of at the rubbings on it. Although, there could be a reason for that. Could be a reason for that. So, whoa.
Easy, easy.
Calm down, buddy. Pet the horse. Okay, fine. Oh, is it a wolf? I didn't see it. This is a lengthy storm.
Yeah.
Well, California might have thinned my blood, though. I think we had one day like this a couple of years ago where it was like, 24-hour period looked all the same. There's nothing but constant rain. And like a serious amount, too. Of course, when this happens in California, like, people die. It's not the same as like in Kansas, for example, where it rained like this all the time, but the city was prepared for it, For one thing, it didn't have a burn zone.
There we go.
Why did I come here? I don't want to come here. Why am I don't feel like...
Yep.
I don't want to meet the owner of this place. The map is going a little astray on me here. If I were a little bit smarter, I would reset my destination. Because what happened was, part of the map wasn't filled in. So, even though I came up here for nothing, what I want to do is at least fill in some of the map so that if somebody I need to talk to does appear, I can see them. This horse must hate me. Hang on, let's reconfigure the map. Oh. Okay. Well, how about I come down through here? Yeah, I'll come down through there. I'll come down through Van Horn. Or actually, I'll come down over this way. Yeah, that'll work. And then, I'll go back to the plot of the game here. I just thought from that conversation... Fuck. I'm sorry, Mr. Horse. That was my fault, I'm sorry. Here. I owe you foods for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, let me feed you. Here, have another one. Okay, so you're sopping wet. Let's brush some dust off you. There we go. Yeah. There's a Vanoss video where he's following a. It was in GTA 5, and he was following the guy that was using the leaf blower on the lawn, but instead of blowing leaves off the lawn, it had a particle emitter on the leaf blower to have it looked like leaves were coming from it. And Vanoss was going, it's like, hey, I think you're putting leaves on my lawn. I realize it's probably more of a visual joke, but it's the way the game engine was trying to simulate him. Oops. Holy crap, that sounds like the mom from Goonies. What do you think? Shall I harass the hermit? I actually tried to avoid the hermit, but now I see the hermit. Oh, let's go say hi to the hermit. Surely I've got something he wants to buy. And even though he says he doesn't want me there, he clearly does. I mean, obviously I've got a lot to offer this person.
Are you deaf? Get lost. Piss off. Go away.
Where are you? Are you in the outhouse?
You're old bastard! 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 A man's home is his...
Oh! Okay, you need a 2-tier warning system. Is it wrong I kind of fantasize about being that guy? Oh, I'm not paying $150 for that. No fucking way. Load my game. Jeez. What I'm imagining is there's something you can hold up that'll calm them down. I do think I'm going to respawn about 6 days away from them, so I'm not going to go visit them again unless I happen to be right there. There is part of me wondering if I can sneak up in hog time and then have a civilized chat with them. And yes, I was saying that to be ironic. I think I've gotten my money's worth out of this game already. I'm only about halfway through it, and that doesn't include the, I think I'm... Yeah, the storm's over. And now I look like I'm on the Genesis planet. Okay, I don't feel like... I really didn't intend to piss that guy off. I mean, clearly you're supposed to, but I think what I'll do... Here, you know, I'll head down here. I got $1 that says there's a city nearby where somebody will talk about him.
Yep.
That is a pretty house.
Hi.
Look at it. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm near town. Ansburg. Everybody gets their own font. Oh, it's a mine. Okay. I've been here in the multiplayer version. I haven't actually been here in the...
Hey, mister.
You asshole.
I'm only kidding around.
Yeah. Wait, where am I going? Okay. That's pretty.
Mister?
Hello there, mister.
Oh, good there, friendly.
Hey, mister.
Hello.
Hey there, folks.
Hello, mister.
Hey, mister.
Hey there, mister.
Howdy.
I can't seem to catch a break today.
I've been there.
It is funny how the non-player dialogue, in a weird way, sounds both familiar and random.
Hey, partner.
Evening? Oh, he's right. We're on daylight savings time. Okay. Yeah, this is where one of the online games happens.
talking to a goddamn wall. What do you want me to do?
I hear a domestic squabble.
In that mine no more, okay?
Would you rather go back to thieving? I'm providing for my family.
Well, you can't provide for us if you ain't got no lungs. And what if it caves in again?
Well, I told you 100 times already. It'll get better.
Yeah, sure. And who's gonna change things around here? You? Jameson? He'll work.
That's it! Done talking about this. I gotta get back.
He's just scared. Good job's hard to find.
A good job? Taking your lungs for a couple of dollars a week? Scared or not, he's gonna ruin us both.
I agree with you,
That
lady.
idiot. I love him and I hate him. Every day, covered in soot, coughing half the night.
What you guys need is clean
Is there
coal.
a man in this town who ain't a moron?
Woo! The cry of the American housewife.
Howdy.
Fine evening, friend.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, you should see yourself. Evening.
Evening, friend.
Train leaving?
Extra, come and get it.
Well, let's see what he's got. Nah, I guess he's got nothing for me. I wish Arthur had some dialogue like, oh, I've already got that one.
Step up, Annisburg.
Oh, it's Annisburg, not
Hey,
Annsburg.
friend.
Good evening, mister.
Looks like the train's departing.
Good evening.
Good evening, mister.
Okay. It's actually a pleasant little town. I sympathize with that with the wife, though. I mean, yeah, I know more about it than these people know, but I mean, just from her point of view, though, it's like, yeah, I totally understand where she's coming from.
Evening.
You have a good evening.
And yes, I did merge two songs together there, sorry. Can't help it. I drove my teachers crazy. Oh! I kind of impressed myself with that one. You okay, buddy? Sorry. Really been abusing my horse today.
I'm sorry, boy. Hey, boy.
Alrighty, well, how about we carry on? Let's go here. I can work with that, okay.
Have a nice evening.
Old blind man Cassidy is not old crazy man Cassidy.
Uh-oh, he's got scary music.
Seek redemption, all. It's never too late.
I'll talk to this gentleman.
Help a blind man.
Happy to.
Okay, here you are.
Be warned, sir. Do not slumber too deeply, for the man with no nose is coming for you.
That's me.
Friend?
In fact, I'm the guy with no nose, and Arthur is here for me.
Still here? What are you waiting for? I can't tell you what you must
And no, I don't mean that I'm Skeletor. I mean I don't have a sense of smell. Ooh, that was a skunk. Love the timing of that.
So,
Alright.
Let you go. Let him go. Now where'd be the fun in that?
Uh-oh.
Now we're going.
look what we got here.
You were...
Oh shit!
Please!
Look at that, folks. Calm down.
Boy, I really got hurt from that.
Oh no. Oh no. Help! Help me! Oh God! Help! Hey. Hey. Cut me loose.
Happy to. Did that other guy... Did I kill his horse? Wait, did I kill my... Better not be my
I thought
horse.
I'd die with these animals. You're my savior, sir.
Ah, no, 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 no. Somehow I killed my horse. That ain't happening. I love my farting robot. Welcome back. You missed a little. I'm reloading because there was a stranger about to be set on fire, and I saved him but didn't realize my horse died in the middle of that. And then, so I'm reloading that. And just before that, I'd ridden through Annisburg, which you've actually seen before, just not in the one-player game. That's where one of the shootouts happens, the multiplayer. And I did talk to a woman who, her husband works in the mine, and it's clearly affecting his health. And they had a big argument because it's a good-paying job, but she doesn't see the point of it if her husband's going to die. And he thinks it's going to get better before he dies. And, you know, in other words, he's not going to die. What he thinks is he's not going to die from it. So that is kind of where we are. I would like to save that guy, but the big problem with the way the respawn works, I may not appear next to him again, and I didn't actually see where that was. By the way, just seeing a random turned over wagon is weird. The bummer is I thought I did a good job of saving that guy, but yeah, I then found my barbecued horse. First I didn't think it was mine, and then I saw the pelt on its back. I'm like, oh no. Somehow I killed my horse. I think the guy... Oh, here we are. Oh. That's different. Oh shit.
Easy now.
This ain't your business. Go away.
Oh, God!
You ain't
Hey,
much of a fighter.
be consistent, you bitch.
Hey, what you doing?
No! Could you free me, please?
Brain for. Oh, there she is. Okay. I thought that was the person I tied up. Okay. I couldn't save her husband or boyfriend or whatever.
You're one of the good ones, ain't you? Thank the Lord for that.
Oh,
Will
lady.
you get me out of here? Will you get me away from these men?
Anything I can do to help you in your time of need, man.
I'm in residence at Van Horn, if that ain't too far.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
we're good.
Come on.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. We'll need a
dear.
horse. Oh,
Now,
you
I'm just
bastard!
gonna check your pockets.
Huh? Why'd she run away? Why'd she run away? Why's she running away? What? Why are you running away? I want to reload. I want to see if there's a way to save her husband or whatever. Or maybe something completely different will happen. I don't know. Sometimes I think there's nothing you can do, right? I don't know if this was one of those times, though. I have officially been asked to lecture again. Got the email this morning. Hey, you know what? I think I will. It's really more of a scheduling thing than anything else. Okay. I'm not in a super big hurry to go back to Van Horn. You know what I like about this game, even though it kind of went down a wild goose chase, this has been interesting. Like, you'll notice I didn't reload, like, back in Saint Denis. You know, good things have happened, even if it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But one thing I'm doing, for example, is I'm uncovering a good deal more of the map.
Okay, then.
This always catches my eye. It's like... Seems like all I gotta do is get that back on its wheels and... What was that? Small billfold. Huh. I was walking past $15 there, didn't even know. They've done a good job of making sure this game doesn't have any dead air. And that is, kudos to them for that. I'll save my game since... Whoa. That was a weird glitchy thing. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
I want a belly. I want a belly. Oh, Mom, I don't know if I told you before. I did try to find Kitten Bitten today. No luck. I'm sure he's fine, but just wanted to let you know I did go out and look.
Wish whiskey grew on trees.
kitten bitten is a kitten I see occasionally near my complex, and that cat actually likes me. He likes to bite me, but it's all in fun. Interesting sound. Hey, what's going on here? Huh. I don't know what that was about. Oh. Well, sorry to hear.
Yep.
I wonder if that guy lost his mate. Oh, am I gonna ride through here with no incidents? Actually, right about here, I think, is where the last one was. So.
Whoa.
I am not stopping.
No word. You do the same.
Wait a minute.
Look here. This one's nosy.
Murphy. Okay.
You're okay. You're okay. They're gone.
Get away from me!
Alright, relax, lady.
Get out of here while you can!
Well, you seem to be in a big hurry. That's different. They had their seatbelts on. Wow. Guarantee you that's Grand Theft Auto code. Alright, let's loot them. Woohoo! We got $1! Although $1 had a lot more spending power back then. Well, is there a fence nearby? Would that be is that a fence? No, it's a stagecoach. Never remember what the icon for a fence is. Yeah, I got a little bit of a ride in front of me, but trapper. Oh, there's a. Okay. How about I sell me a wagon with dead bodies in it?
Yep. Throw it up.
Aww.
Yep.
Aww. Well, okay. Tell me I'm not the only one who was curious what would happen if I turned that over to the fence with dead bodies in it. Alright, so how about I go here? Is there a way just to go this way a little bit? I want to uncover some of this map here. Let me, Yeah, apparently this area of the country sucks. It's over there.
Yeah.
It's a town.
Hey there.
What?
Just calm down.
Why do I feel like this is like a Murphy compound?
Hi there, mister.
You son of a bitch.
Butcher Creek. I like to get up at the 4 in the morning and whittle.
Hi.
How do, sir?
Lady, I like you a lot better than the other guys around here.
Ma'am?
Never brought you back, did he?
Never brought me back, did he? Not a fan of the banjo, but that's not bad.
Mister? Hello, mister.
You, Mr. Eight, the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Not sure I understood
Calm
that.
down.
The guys here are assholes, the women aren't.
Hey, mister.
Asswipe.
Alright, well. They got mouths on them, but otherwise they're alright. Let's get out of here. It's skedaddle. Don't hurt the chickens. Actually, in all seriousness, I don't want to kill any of their livestock. Quit running in front of me. Bye, jerk butt. Stylistically, one of the things I really love about this game is I can almost tell where I am on the map just by looking around as opposed to having to look at the map. And that's a credit to the art direction of the game for giving it an appropriate style for the area that I'm in, because the United States really is like that. So I think that's kind of cool. Like I went to I was in Orlando about a year ago, and you could tell just from looking around where you were. And then, like, when I was in Detroit a few years ago, it was a similar story. What is this? Is that a trader? Or a pelt guy? Oh, it's a trapper. That's what word I was looking for. Yeah, let's go say hi. Even the street lights and stuff were different. Hang on. I saw it. Which weapon is in poor condition? See? Yeah. Clean it out in the rain here. Alright. Very good. Okay. Oops, slow down. Oh, dude, no!
Good to see you again. So, buying or selling?
I have a feeling I'm gonna find you, back at,
Thanks for your
Saint
assistance.
Denis soon. Got the horse.
Yeah, you're a strong boy.
I have my, have my pelt, please. Oh, never mind. I give up already. Okay, so how about I come down through here?
What?
I'm gonna go to the right here. I'm gonna follow the train tracks. Well, I see why the trapper lives out here. He's got quite a warehouse. I thought I was heading toward the train tracks. Well, I slowly am.
Yep.
There they are. Oh, interesting. End of the line. Gobble gobble. Reminds me of Sacramento. Oh,
Easy. Whoa.
interesting. That was a pile of telephone poles. I guess they would call them telegraph poles. The glare off that mud is great. Oh, I will, but I gotta get somewhere first, and I'd rather just clear some of the map here. I'm actually gonna have to sign off soon, actually. I got a projector to set up.
Easy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. Yeah, tonight is my Super Bowl. We've got Game of Thrones resuming tonight, and it's been a while since I've seen it. In fact, I've been hearing a lot about it on the radio and stuff. There's two groups of people. There's a group of people who are dying for it to air. Then there's the group of people who don't understand the hype of it and are bitching about that. It's great. I'm glad to be on the other side for once, because, like, I'm not a sports guy. So I don't get excited about, like, the various games going on, but... How about I go see how CG's doing here, and then call it a night.
Yeah.
We were having a little bit of a TV drought, so having something like that on is true.
Hey, mister.
Nice latency there, Arthur.
These here city folks, they're gonna have trinkets and all.
I want food, not trinkets. Can't eat trinkets.
Well, food don't go make you pretty.
You ain't never gonna be pretty.
That's true.
We got to scram. Come on.
Okay, now. Fish on the line.
Where'd your fellow go? There he is.
Friends, dear. God damn it!
Let me get behind this bulletproof tent. Do I wish I'd never met you guys? Yes. Oof.
You tied the wrong Murphy, friend.
I did.
Last hair. Now stay there. Just hold still.
Whoa, what a reputation I must have with these guys. Alright, well, if you're gonna be a jerk about it.
Very kind of you. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Oh, hell. So, what you got for me?
Hey, I got some cocaine gun.
You don't mind, do you?
My baller hat. Oh, let me get it. Oh, man. Come on, Shire, let's go.
There we go.
Who said that?
Yep.
Morning, partner.
Hey there, mister.
Hey there, mister! I'm really happy after, hog-tying all those assholes. There might have been more I could have done there, but... I know the game doesn't work this way, but there's part of me that likes the idea of just having this reputation with the Murphys that I just keep hog-tying them and stealing their stuff. Sooner or later, they're gonna get tired of that crap. Yep. You know, I wonder what settling this place was like. For exactly that reason. There's that music cue I hate. I feel like I saw that bird, that crane there in the marina all the time.
Hey, partner.
I hit that button before I passed him.
Hi there, mister.
I do feel like with this game they're actually kind of embracing the latency a bit. That's why you actually sometimes have to hold the button down for a few seconds, or not even that long. I've noticed on the Switch games are starting to do that, so I don't know if that's just a way of just being extra clear about what you're trying to do. But I'll give you an idea. Last night I had to call the apartment complex to fix my toilet, and I don't know why, but they have you do a survey after you report it. So the company that takes the phone call is not the apartment complex. It's like the apartment complex is paying them as a messaging service, right? And by the way, I know that because they did not pronounce the name of my complex correctly. Anyway, ooh, doggy. What am I trying to say? Sorry, I started something and then I got kind of distracted here.
How are you today?
Oh, so I did the survey thing on the phone, and they only ask you 2 questions, and the first one is this the first time you called about this problem? 1 for yes, 2 for no. And when I hit 1, excuse me, my finger kind of stuttered there. And so I ended up tapping the 1 twice, and it registered that as a 1 for the next question, which was on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being worst. How did this CSR do? And it actually thought I was telling them that the CSR was horrible, right? And no, I didn't want to do that at all. Now, I do think it's stupid that they're even asking me that question, because how can I what can I possibly rate this agent for? Right? Because they haven't even, by the time I'm doing the survey, they haven't even told the complex yet that I've had a problem, right? So, what can I say? The person was polite? You know, I mean, I just think that's one of the most useless surveys I've ever filled. At the same time, though, I don't want to get that person fired. I mean, like, now the good news is their survey thing was like, wait, are you really sure you want to say the CSR was horrible? So I did get a second chance on it. But I thought I was going to have to call back and be like, I accidentally said this person was bad. I didn't mean to. What can I say, though? I mean, I care, you know, especially when... Why is this... Okay, there she is. Alright. Can I save my game real quick? This is the last thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go for the day. On a side note, I think a lot of the problems I've had waking up on weekends was allergy related. I took a Benadryl earlier, and I feel so much better than I did when I woke up.
Good morning.
It was making my eyes hurt, which made me think I was sleepy. Wow.
Okay. What are you dressed up like that for?
Oh, I am a
Missing
wanted
audio
man,
cue there.
persecuted for my art.
As bad as it is, I don't think that the art is the problem.
In Paris, they say leave, go far away. We will never understand you here. I say, I go to Saint-Denis. They say that is not far enough. It seems to me that they were right. But it doesn't matter. Now, I go to South Pacific. They always tell me the light there is perfect for my work.
So long as they weren't telling you that just to get you on the other side of the world.
Perhaps. It doesn't matter. Help me get to the next ship. They are watching the port, and I need a chaperone.
Okay, come on.
Could you at least shave first? I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what I won't miss. Civilization. So repressive, so stifling. I can hardly breathe in this city.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
Why I thought I would find my way in a country founded by Puritans, I'll never know.
Oop. Boy, that mocap actor had fun with that. Oh, that's funny. I like that. He's following the train to not be seen. It kind of looks like the trolley from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Come now, follow me.
Those fellas, you shat on their bar?
What?
Of course, I needed to shit. Hey, come on. My fresh excrement was better than any of the drinks they served.
Wait, where did this story come
Trying
from?
to avoid that place.
Did I miss some dialogue there? I just like how out of the blue. You shat on the bar?
Back. The money lenders. We go another way.
Why am I here?
We go through here.
I did hear they owe us money.
What's this? Quickly!
Aww.
Oh, it's nothing. I thought I knew him.
Please do not do that again.
I'm a liberal cowboy.
Martin? So, wait. You ain't sold none of your work?
There is always a heavy demand for fresh mediocrity, but no kinds of brilliance. Not so much.
New kinds of deviant?
The hole in the fence. We go through there.
Too bad this guy's not going to live long enough to see the internet.
Where you going, pretty lady?
Ah.
Anywhere you want, mon ami.
Oh my goodness.
This way, to the edge of the docks.
I'm not sure what's funnier.
Hey, I may know these people.
That guy having that encounter or this guy running with it.
Perhaps we are in Saint Denis after all. What are you looking at?
Bar shitting, money borrowing, wife stealing.
But what's this bar shitting? I gotta look that up.
The purpose of life was to be liked. It would be very boring indeed.
I've developed the feeling the purpose ain't to be hated.
Hate, love, they are the same. I provoke, I challenge, I amuse.
To be fair, love wouldn't make you dress up like that to sneak onto a boat.
A mediocre life is meaningless. A bold life filled with art and truth, dirty truth, that is something that matters.
Well, it's good to know you got a fail-safe philosophy, at least.
How else could I get up in the morning?
Look at you, pretty little thing.
Those guys got a job waiting for him in construction.
Come on.
Come on back now, baby.
I like Jerry Seinfeld's routine on guys hollering at women like that. He's like, "This is the best we could come up with."
We have many weeks together. We will get to know each
We
other.
put our best people on it. We cannot figure out how better to talk to a pretty lady.
Hey, up here. She is my sheep. We made it.
Let's go.
Oh, no. No.
I got it. He's out here.
Whoops. I just got shanked.
How about this? I have another friends around here. You.
Okay, Mr. Slasher. Jeez. I'm not gonna survive this. Holy crap. Come on. Take him out! Jeez. Hang on. Let's see if I can bring the fight over here. Ah! Dang it, I just wanted to pull them away from her a little bit, or him, or whatever. They killed him? I gotta give Arthur credit. He handled that kiss very professionally.
We have many weeks together. We will get to know each other well.
Well, good luck to all of you.
Relax. Hey, up here. She is my sheep. We made it!
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Hey! I got it. He's out here. More friends? I'll deal with them.
This has already gotten easier. Ah. Dang it. Okay, I just have to fight them. Oh! Didn't mean to do that.
Come on,
I lost my pistol.
Merci, merci. All aboard for the South Pacific.
Hang on. Dang it. I want to redo the mission. I really did not want to kill that guy, but I also don't want to go through this again, so... I do want my pistol back, though. Okay.
Adieu. Merci, mon ami.
So long. If they don't like you in the islands, keep on going to the South Pole.
Ah, yes. I hear there the light is really fantastic.
Only for part of the year. Okay, now I gotta get away.
Just isn't your day, is it?
Sorry, doggy, I want to pet you, but I can't. Ah! American cops! Ah! Horse! Horse! Well, how much trouble do I keep getting into in Saint Denis? Jeepers. Alrighty. Oh no!
Son of a bitch!
Ooh! Crap. Oh no!
I ain't gonna miss.
Get up!
We got a pine box for you, boy.
Get up!
You're done.
Oh shit! Ah! Thought I killed my horse there. My bounty's $5. Okay. Part of my strategy for avoiding the police is to head in the direction they haven't spawned in yet. Okay, that was bad. That gives me a little bit of time to not be seen. Alrighty, so how about I head on over and pay my bounty. Where's the crap? I don't know where I do it. There's got to be a place around here. I mean, don't tell me Saint Denis doesn't have a post office. That's bullshit. Well, you go to Rhodes. Okay, I'll go to Rhodes. I'm gonna pay my bounty and then get out of here. I got a projector to set up. More specifically, I gotta make a wall available for the projector. Glad I took that Benadryl. You know, one of the things I'm discovering in life, I feel like I keep relearning this. My eyes hurting is what makes me think I'm sleepy, and so I remember when I was in my late teens, I had taken a long walk and had actually gotten sunburned, and I remember thinking, wow, I could totally go back to sleep right now, but when I laid down, I couldn't actually get to sleep. It felt better to lay down and close my eyes, but turns out I had sunburned my eyelids, and that's all it was. And so I feel like I've relearned that a few times, and so like this morning I had trouble getting out of bed because my eyes want to close, right? But then my wife was telling me she was having a lot of trouble with allergies, so I took a single. I normally take 3 Benadryl if I'm like, you know, because that'll make me drowsy. So I just took 1, and I'm a little drowsy, but I'm not like, my eyes aren't closing. Makes a huge difference. The place I'm working at right now has very heavily filtered air, and so I feel so much better when I get to work. Kind of wild. I walk through a door, and about 5 minutes later, I suddenly feel a lot better. Kind of weird.
Hey.
Wish I could have done that mission without killing that guy, but
Let's go.
alrighty. Well, at least I got that guy on his way to his new adventure. Oh, and that guy's never gonna find Gavin. Boom! Alrighty. Hey, Mr.
Welcome back, sir.
Postman.
Got some bills to pay, huh?
Okay. Well,
Thank you for your help.
on that note, I'm gonna save my game. And then I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night.